Nobody teaches us how to build a healthy relationship with your own self. So here I am helping you out. Few things that I did to build a healthy relationship with my own self. I started with prioritizing my own needs. When I prioritize myself, my time, what are the things that I like, my needs, my life actually became better. I started saying no to other people. I started saying no to things and situations and opportunities that were not aligned with who I am, what I think, and what are my values. So I started saying no to everything that was not aligned with who I am and my future. And I started prioritizing my goals. I started taking action towards my goals, and every day I would do just one thing. I started with one small thing. That's how it really helped me in that routine. Second thing that I did to heal my relationship with myself was I started forgiving myself for the things that I did and the things that I was not able to do. So, for example, I made a list of everybody who has hurt me in the past, and I also made a list of the situations, the incidents, and events that hurt me, right? I included people, other people. I also included myself. So what are the things that hurt me the most that was done by my own self? So it helped me to understand that, hey, it's completely okay. Whatever I did back then, maybe it was supposed to happen, maybe it was not supposed to happen, but it is done, right? You cannot do anything about it. You cannot go in the past. So just let it go. It was a difficult thing to do, but it was the best thing that I did for myself, and it really changed the way I see myself. Now whenever I make a mistake, I don't push myself. I don't use negative words to describe myself. I don't put myself down for the things I for my mistakes. So I and also when I talk about past, I usually don't talk about the past, but whenever I do, I make sure that I'm using kind words to describe me, to describe myself and my younger self. So in this way, I started building respect for my present self and for my past self. And now when I look back at past, I don't feel sad or negative emotions because I've healed through it. I have processed all the negative emotions, and now I don't hold any grudges to my younger self, to the situations, to incidents. And the people who are involved in the situation no longer hold control over me, and the past situation no longer hold control over me. So that's how I changed the narrative. Whatever happened for good. I'm so thankful that everything happened. Here I am the most powerful version of myself right now, and that thing helped me become who I am right now. So it happened for good, and everything happens for your own good. Even if you feel that this thing is not making sense right now, it will. Trust me, it will. 1 week from now, 15 days from now, 1 month from now, 3 months from now, 6 months from now, 1 year from now, but it will make sense. So just keep going. Third thing that I did was I prioritized my hobby. So I made a list of everything that I wanted to do and everything that my inner child wanted to do. So I started focusing on that. I remember I made a list of this thing in 2020, and the first thing that I wrote was belly dancing. I was very mesmerized as a child when I would see belly dancers on TV, and I would just pray to God, hey God, one day I really want to do that. When I am an adult, I have my own money, I will do that thing for myself because it will help me in some way. I don't know, I was just a teenager, but I knew that it will help me in some way. So cut to 2020, I started doing belly dancing. I learned the art of belly dancing, and today it's been 4 years, and I'm really glad that it has helped me in ways I cannot explain. It has healed myself, it has healed my soul, my mind. It brings me a lot of peace. When I dance, I feel that I'm in a different dimension. I feel that I'm connected to the most divine source there is. I feel so alive when I'm dancing, and I'm really really grateful that I made a decision back then, and till date I am continuing that hobby, that dancing for my own self. And yeah, so belly dancing was one of that. And I am also planning to learn tennis. I remember as a kid I would play tennis in school, and I would just enjoy it so much. I would love the way I would feel on the field. It was so amazing. And I will be starting with my tennis practice soon. So it's like a promise for myself that I have to do it. I will do it. So that's there. And you have to start doing the things that you wished for when you were little. So if you like doing I don't know, if you like doing anything as a kid, if you can continue it, it's good for you. If you cannot, you can think about the things that you wanted to do as a child, and you can start practicing it, you can start doing it. One more thing, I would really like to learn Bharatanatyam. It's an Indian dance form, and I will be learning it very soon. So that's another promise that I've made to myself. This year I tried learning it, but one thing came, some things keep coming, right? And you start using those things as excuses. So I will not be making any excuses, and I promise myself this thing, and I will make it happen. So one thing that I've also learned during the whole process is, whenever I make a promise to myself, I make sure that I am fulfilling that promise to myself, be it a very small promise or be it a very big commitment. I make sure that I am making myself feel seen, heard, when I try to fulfill that promise, and I make sure that I'm fulfilling that promise for myself. Fourth thing that I did to heal my relationship was, I started doing very small actions. And when I would do those small actions, I would make sure that I feel seen, heard, and understood. And when I started doing those actions, I actually felt a real shift within my own self, within my own energy. And I was no longer chasing any kind of external validation. Every validation started coming from within. I remember I started making routines. When I said routines, I combined 2 or 3 4 activity I would do at this particular time, and I would just do it every single day. So for example, I started with the morning routine. If I have to work out in the morning, I will make sure, if I don't have time, or if I'm unable to do it, or if I feel too lazy to complete a whole workout for 1 hour or 40 minutes, I will try to do a 10-minute workout, so that my main focus is to release natural dopamine and other happy hormones. So that is that. And I will make sure that, I am adding on other things in my routine, and I stick to it. So for example, I really like doing working out. I like meditating in the morning. I like talking good to myself, looking at the mirror and doing the mirror work. So I will talk about it in a while, but yeah, I stick to my routine. And similarly, I do the nighttime routine, wherein I'm doing 2 3 things together. And one important thing is skincare. When I practice skincare, I talk to myself as if I'm talking to somebody I really love. I talk good things about my skin. I talk good things about myself. I talk to myself as if my higher self is talking to me, and I'm just pampering myself. And it has actually changed the way I speak to myself. It has helped me build positive self-talk, and I really like that. It has become a part of my subconscious mind. It has become a part of my programming. So whenever I would just touch my face, or whenever I look myself into the mirror, I just see good things, I just say good things, and I see good things. So how I talk to myself. So when I do these small actions make me feel seen, heard, and understood. Like I've said to you, you can practice anything that will make you feel the same. These are the 3 most important feelings that a person should feel for themselves. If you are able to feel it for yourself, you would be able to express yourself more clearly. You will have clarity in life, be it your personal life, your professional, your career, your relationship. You would be able to express yourself more freely, more confidently, and it will bring you a lot of peace within yourself. And these small actions, when I would do these small actions, it became, over the period of time, it became my habits, and my habits became a part of my routine. So every day, these are the things that I love practicing, I look forward to, and these have become a part of my self-care. So whenever I am working on myself, be it working out, be it reading, so everything has become a part of my self-care, and it's a form of I showing myself that I care, and I'm taking care of myself. I'm giving myself attention. I'm giving myself that connection. I'm giving myself that reassurance that, hey, I love spending time with you, and it makes me feel very connected to my own being. So, similar to this practice, I also practice practicing 5 love languages on myself. So, there are 5 love languages. So, first is physical touch, quality time, spending quality time, acts of services, gift giving, words of affirmation. So, for gift giving, I save up money for myself every month, and I give myself things that I really wanted. And for words of affirmation, I practice mirror work, and I will be making another video on how to do mirror work. Mirror work is life changing thing. It has made myself, it has helped me so much. It has helped my confidence go from here to here. It has helped me manifest a lot of things. I will be talking about it in that video. So for words of affirmation, I speak positive self-talk. I talk to myself positively, and I also practice mirror work, wherein I am using positive affirmations, I'm using positive sentences, and I look myself in the mirror, I look myself in the eyes, and I appreciate all the things I see in the mirror. I see about myself, my body, my my face and everything. And for physical touch, I like receiving massages, I like giving myself massages. Then next would be quality time. I love spending quality time with myself, wherein I really enjoy my routines. Like I said in the last this thing, I really like my quality time. It makes me feel, it makes me help coming back to myself. It helps me build that connection with myself, and it helps me deepen that connection even more stronger. I feel really happy when I am by myself and with my few close loved ones. But quality time is one such thing that makes me feel again heard, seen, and understood by myself. So it gives me space to grow. At the same time, it gives me space to reflect and get back to myself. Then is acts of services. I really like cooking for myself. I really like making breakfast for myself. It makes me feel really special when I cook for myself. And whenever I'm cooking, I speak positive words. I talk to the food. I positive things to the food. And when I'm also eating the food, I also speak good things to the food, to my body. And I've seen a huge drastic change. I no longer need any screen when I'm eating my food, and my gut health has improved so much. I digest the food very quickly, and my body has also become healthy when I do this thing. So I this is one thing that I've been doing it since a long time, and I really love talking to my food, and it makes me enjoy it so much. And when I'm doing this, I also feel very grateful for the food and for the people who have cooked, be it me, be it my mother, be it a cook or anybody. The sixth thing would be journaling. When I journal, I really put down my thoughts. It brings me a lot of clarity. Mental clarity would be one thing that, you know, a lot of us really struggle to find within, and this is one thing that we really keep on looking outside. But when you start journaling, a lot of your mind will get cluttered free. You would be able to put all the clutter onto the paper and then just let it go, and once it is out there, you feel so damn light. I am telling you, I'm reassuring you, you just start practicing it. I Journaling is one thing. Whoever I meet, be it my clients, be it my friends, my family, I suggest journaling to every single person, not because it has changed my life and I have a whole brand based on it, but also because it will help you in connecting back to yourself. It will help you in connecting to your goals. It will help you in connecting to your future self. and whatever you want in life, you will be able to achieve it when it is out on paper. There are researches, when it is out on the paper, when you've written your goals onto the paper, there are chances that you will be able to achieve it much faster as compared to when it is just in your mind. Seventh thing would be honoring myself. So whenever I talk to myself, or whenever I'm talking about myself to other people, when I'm sharing anything about my life, first I'm very wise about sharing things related to my life. I don't share about my life that much to other people. I have very few close knit circle with whom I share, and I make sure whenever I'm sharing, I am using kind words to describe myself and to describe the people who are involved. In this way, I am respecting myself, I'm respecting my people, I'm respecting the situations, and when universe sees this, it will provide me with, it will give me with more respect and good things. So when you respect your own self, others start respecting you. So you must have noticed, when you start focusing on yourself, your life changes and you start attracting the things that you always wanted in life, right? So similarly, when you talk to yourself, when you talk about yourself with utmost respect, so for example, when you talk about yourself in a group setup, make sure to use kind words. Make sure that you're consciously using kind words to describe yourself. If you make fun of yourself in a group setup, there are chances other people will start making fun of you. If you don't believe it, try this next time you are with a group of friends. See, whenever you say bad things about yourself, see who is the person who is stopping you from not to say bad things about your own self, not to make fun of yourself, and who is the person who starts making fun of you when you are doing it, right? So you will be able to know who is the right friend for you, and at the same time, you don't deserve to make fun of yourself, you deserve to respect you. Number 8 would be, I stopped taking things personally. So, for example, if somebody said to me something in anger, I will not take it personally. This is one thing that I'm still working on it, but it has also helped me in detaching myself from situations, from outcomes, and from people as well. So, if somebody's sharing their feelings, or they're just talking about it, I do not take things personally. I make sure that I have built a circle around me, so that I'm not consuming their energy, and I make sure that my energy is also not leaking out there. I make sure that I'm able to listen to them more consciously. I've also started honoring myself in ways I have not been doing that before. So I speak up my boundaries. If I am not interested in doing one thing, I will make sure that other person knows that, hey, it's not something that you should take personal, it's just something that I'm not interested in, but thank you so much, I respect you, and thank you so much for respecting my needs, and I mean my boundaries. So it has also helped me in building good boundaries with myself and with other people. Number 9th would be meditation. Amazing and the best thing that has changed my life. So one thing about meditation, so when I was in the dark place, I was not able to meditate, even though I tried doing multiple meditations. I tried chanting, I have tried guided meditations, I have tried sitting in silence, observing the present moment and whatnot. I've tried walking meditation, but none of it worked for me, because there was a lot of things in my mind and I was holding on a lot of stuff. So many times meditation doesn't work for people is because of these things. So you can start with decluttering your mind. So for example, you can start with journaling. When you journal, you are giving your mind a space to clear things out, and just keep practicing journaling, and over the time, then start with meditation. Start with guided meditation, I would recommend you, and then from guided meditation you can do different kinds of meditation, or whichever you want. So this is the best thing to start meditation. Journal and then go ahead with meditation. So guided meditation basically gives you a path. Somebody is saying something to you and you're consciously listening to that person, and it helps you in guiding and imagining stuff, visualizing stuff, and it brings you a lot of peace at the same time. It brings you mental clarity, it sharpens your intuition over the time. Meditation has a lot of benefits, we all know. I will be making a separate video on my experience with meditation till now. So moving on to the last thing that I did I did was manifesting. When I say manifesting, I changed my whole conception of who I was to who I wanted to become. Like I said, when I manifested, I mean I did every practice that I've told you in this video, and when I started doing it consciously every single day, I manifested a whole new being, and that being is the present Akshata, the present being that I'm talking to you. If I would have been my earlier self, I wouldn't be sitting right here and making a video. I would not be able to speak to you. So start making your life a good life instead of just living and surviving. Start calling in your higher self. Start manifesting. When I say manifesting, have a list of things that you want in life, that you want from yourself, and start calling in things every day. Take aligned actions, and the life will become full of purpose. It'll become full of love. You will enjoy this life. And let me tell you, you are born on this planet for a reason. You're born with a purpose. Don't let anybody fool you. Don't let that heartbreak, do not let that something that somebody said to you, do not let anybody tell you what you can and what you cannot do. Life is limitless. Universe is full of opportunities. Universe is full of love. Universe is full of abundance. You can desire anything at any given point. You can change your reality. You can literally go from being sad to being the happiest version of yourself. If I can do it, if Oprah can do it, if other millions of people can do this on this planet, so can you. So do not be disappointed, do not be upset. Get up and start again. Life is worth living. I am reassuring you, when you start doing these few things, your life will change. I will add on a picture of myself, how I used to look and how I look now. So I will be making a separate video on how I went from that to that. So stay tuned, and I will be sharing all the things that I've learned on my journey and how I changed my reality. So stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video. If you have anything to say to me, if you would like to share your experience, I can't wait to read it in the comment section. So I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.